What's up, everybody? MagicRaceNews.com here to preview the Sunday feature at Churchill Downs, the Grade 3 Matt Winn Stakes. And while the Belmont Stakes officially ended the Triple Crown season on Saturday at Belmont Park, we still have 3-year-olds running at Churchill Downs under the Twin Spires. And let's take a look at this field of 7 3-year-olds going about the 16th, 2 turns at Churchill Downs here. The pick for me, the favorite, is the 6 Cyberknife, 8-5 morning line. But listen, this horse has had so many good-looking races on his resume. He's thrown in a couple of clunkers, but one of them will be very forgiving about. He has those 2 races where he actually crosses the wire first at Churchill Downs, and then in his second start gets second again, breaks through for his maiden breaking win when he goes to 2 turns for the first time, and that's at Fairgrounds, a track that's quite similar to Churchill dirt track-wise. Has something weird happens in the Lecomte Stakes. Scratch that off, because every race before that, and really since, has said that the Lecomte Stakes, scratch it off. We'll forget about that. Rebounds with a very impressive win at Fairgrounds. Gets an 87 buyer and then stretches out to 1 1/8 for the Arkansas Derby at Oaklawn Park. And a very impressive ride there from Florent Giroux and a great effort. The horses he beats did come back to run okay. Barber Road ends up running well in the Kentucky Derby as part of that big pack that was moving late behind Rich Strike, the winner. Secret Oath was 3rd in that race. You could argue if she'd had a different ride under a different jockey in that race, maybe she could have been closer in the Arkansas Derby. But regardless, she came out of that to win the Grade 1 Kentucky Oaks. So a race that's produced some very good horses. Now, Cyberknife in the Kentucky Derby. You look at the form there and you say, man, that just was not a good race. He's 18th out of 20, beaten 42 lengths. Listen, the horse he was up against it from the start when he had to draw post 16. Being stuck outside that far, this is a horse that likes to be a lot more forwardly placed, and he never had a chance to do it. You remember, that was a suicidal pace. Not only did he not run as close to the leaders as he'd like to, if he had, it would have been even worse. He might have been worse, maybe 19th or 20th there. Forget that race and forget the Lecomte when something truly happened. Cyberknife just looks like the best horse on paper in this race. If you're looking to play him in an exacta, I'll be honest, my second choice in this is the 7 Rattle and Roll, but he's 3-1. There really isn't a lot of value unless you did a straight exacta. I'll give you a long shot to take a look at. The number 3 Camp David for trainer Rudy Brissett, jockey Tyler Gaffleone, broke his maiden at Keeneland in an off-turf race. Looked very impressive doing that. Third place horse Wicked Genius came back to win his next start. We don't see him again until May, about a month ago at Indiana Grand Horseshoe. And a very impressive, very solid-looking off-the-bench kind of effort here with Alex Achard in the saddle. Tyler Gaffleone, who's aboard 2 back, or I should say 3 back, second career start going 7 furlongs at Churchill Downs. He's back aboard. He and Rudy Brissett, they're 27% right now when they ride at Churchill Downs together. So a great combination here. You're getting 8-1 on a horse that's going to want to be forwardly placed, but does not want the lead. I would expect to see Camp David sit just behind Howling Time, who you're probably going to see try and go gate to wire like he did last time out. But that was a race that was in the slop, and I'll be honest, I've never been a fan of Howling Time, so I'm very much looking forward to playing against him in his 2-1 price. So if I was going to play an exacta, I'd go 6 using the 3 and the 7. But what about you? Let me know down below in the comments how you would play the Grade 3 Matt Winn Stakes Sunday at Churchill Downs. Before you leave, please like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/racingdudes. Visit racedudes.com for all of your free picks and premium selections for every race, every track across the country. We'll see you then.